Hey everybody! Have you ever wished your baby could just tell you exactly what they need? The truth is, they do. Babies communicate with us all the time, but their signals can be so subtle that we often miss them. In this video, we're going to break down the hidden cues and secret signals that tell you exactly what your baby needs, whether they're hungry, tired, overstimulated, or just craving comfort. And stick around until the end, because Hidden Need 5 might surprise you. Before we begin, let us know in the comments, what's one baby signal that took you the longest to understand? We'd love to hear your stories. Okay, so you know how babies get when they're hungry, right? They start crying, their little faces get all red, they wave their fists around like they're ready to fight somebody. But did you know babies actually give you little hints before they get to that point? It's like they're sending out a secret message that says, "Hey, I'm kind of hungry over here." One of the biggest giveaways is when they start smacking their lips, or you catch them making these cute little sucking motions. And then there's the classic move, bringing their hands to their mouth or sucking on their fingers. Sometimes they might even yawn or stretch, which can also be a sign that they're getting hungry. You might notice them looking at you more intently or even reaching out towards you. As a parent, it's important to be observant and pick up on these subtle cues. Sometimes they might make soft cooing sounds or babble a bit, which can also be an early hunger sign. The trick is to catch those early hunger cues and feed your little one before they even have a chance to get hangry. Feeding your baby when they're calm and relaxed makes the whole experience so much more enjoyable for both of you. It's a special bonding time where you can connect with your baby and make them feel secure and loved. Plus, a well-fed baby is more likely to be content and even fall asleep easier after a good feeding session. So next time, keep an eye out for those early hunger cues and enjoy the peaceful feeding moments with your little one. It's all about understanding and responding to your baby's needs, creating a harmonious and loving environment for them to thrive in. Remember, the more you tune into your baby's signals, the better you'll get at meeting their needs before they even have to cry. And that's a win-win for both you and your baby, making parenting a more joyful and fulfilling experience. So, embrace those early hunger cues and cherish the calm, happy moments with your little one. All right, let's talk about babies and overstimulation. Babies can get overwhelmed by all the new information, sights, sounds, smells. It's enough to make anyone's head spin. One of the biggest signs is if they suddenly turn away from you when you're playing with them. It's not that they don't love you anymore, they just need a little break from all the excitement. Another thing to watch for is if they start arching their back or stiffening their body. When your baby is showing these signs, it's time to step in and create a calm and soothing environment for them to reset. Sometimes all it takes is a little bit of quiet time and gentle touch to help them relax and recharge. You know, babies are a lot like us grown-ups in some ways. They have their own unique ways of communicating their needs and feelings, even if they can't use words yet. We all get tired, we all need our sleep, and we all have our own little quirks when it comes to bedtime. For babies, these quirks can be subtle but telling. But unlike us, babies can't just say, "Hey, I'm exhausted, turn off the lights and let's hit the hay." Instead, they rely on a series of signals to let us know they're ready for some shut-eye. Sometimes those tiny yawns are the first clue that your little one is starting to wind down. A yawn might seem simple, but it's a powerful indicator that your baby is getting sleepy. Rubbing their eyes or ears is another classic sleepy cue. These actions are their way of telling you, "Hey, I'm getting tired over here." Catching those early sleep cues is like winning a gold medal in parenting. It means you're in tune with your baby's needs and can help them get the rest they require. When you put your baby down for a nap or bedtime before they get overtired, they tend to fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. This can make a world of difference in their mood and overall well-being. So next time you see those sleepy signals, don't hesitate to start your bedtime routine. A consistent routine can help your baby understand that it's time to wind down and prepare for sleep. Whether it's a warm bath, a gentle lullaby, or a bedtime story, these rituals can create a calming environment that makes it easier for your baby to drift off to dreamland. Remember, recognizing and responding to your baby's sleepy signals not only helps them sleep better, but also strengthens the bond between you and your little one. It's a beautiful way to show your love and care, so keep an eye out for those yawns, eye rubs, and ear tugs. They're your baby's way of saying, "I'm ready for some rest." And when you respond to these cues, you're setting the stage for a peaceful and restful sleep for your baby. Babies are amazing little creatures. But let's be honest, they can be kind of demanding sometimes, am I right? They need to be fed, changed, burped, rocked. It's a full-time job. But sometimes, all your baby really wants is a little bit of love and attention. They just want to know that you're there for them, that you love them unconditionally. One of the sweetest ways is through soft cooing or babbling. And then there's the classic arm reaching, that universal sign of pick me up and hold me close. You might notice your baby making small fussing sounds, but it's not quite a full-blown cry. Responding to these cues is so important for your baby's emotional development. All right, let's talk about something a little less glamorous, but just as important, baby gas. It's a common issue that many parents face, and it can be quite distressing to see your little one in discomfort. But don't worry, there are ways to help alleviate their pain and make them feel better. We've all been there, right? That feeling of being bloated and uncomfortable is no fun. Imagine how it must feel for a tiny baby who can't express their discomfort in words. It's up to us to recognize the signs and provide relief. But don't worry, babies are pros at nonverbal communication, and they'll definitely let you know when those gas pains strike. Crying, fussiness, and general irritability are common indicators. They might also refuse to eat or have trouble sleeping. One of the telltale signs is when your baby starts pulling their knees up towards their belly. This is their way of trying to relieve the pressure and discomfort caused by trapped gas. If you see them arching their back and squirming around, that's another surefire sign that gas is the culprit. These movements are their attempts to find a more comfortable position. You might see your little one grimacing, furrowing their brow, or making these strained little faces like they're concentrating really hard on passing that gas. It's their way of showing that they're in pain and need some help. Bicycle leg movements are a classic for a reason. They really work. This simple exercise can help to move the gas through their intestines and provide relief. Gently moving your baby's legs in a circular motion can help to get things moving in their tummy. It's a gentle and effective way to help them pass gas. Tummy massages are another great option. They can help to soothe your baby's discomfort and promote the movement of gas through their digestive system. Just use gentle, circular motions on their belly to help ease the discomfort. You can also try holding your baby upright after feeding to help prevent gas from forming in the first place. Remember, every baby is different, so it might take some trial and error to find what works best for your little one. But with patience and persistence, you can help your baby feel more comfortable and happy. Let's be real, folks. Diaper changes are just part of the parenting package deal. But hey, on the bright side, at least they're not as messy as, say, a food fight with a toddler. Some babies are very vocal about their need for a change. They'll let out a cry that could wake the dead. You might notice them kicking their legs more than usual, like they're trying to kick off the offending diaper. Or they might start squirming around in discomfort, trying to find that sweet spot where the diaper rash isn't so bad. If your baby is acting fussy and you've ruled out all the other possibilities, hunger, tiredness, need for comfort, chances are a dirty diaper is the culprit. Well, that's our show for today. Did you learn something? I hope so. Babies, as you know, are a mystery, but they are also little miracles. And now you know their secret language. If you see your baby smacking their lips, you'll know they're hungry. If they're rubbing their eyes, they're tired. And if they're pulling their legs up, it might be gas. Or it might be time for a new diaper. Now don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more parenting tips and hilarious stories about Portia and me. See you next time.